Okay, listen, if you are planning a trip, right, and you're like searching up places to go, looking up prices, and you think to yourself, like, wow, this almost seems too good to be true. Well, I'm here to tell you that 1,000 times out of 10, it is. I'm turning 30, and for the next 30 days until my birthday, I'm gonna be telling you something embarrassing I did that made me think if what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, then maybe I should too. So last year, I had the most amazing opportunity to get flown on a private plane to Las Vegas. The only thing was I had to pay for my flight back. I'm looking through different flight options and I don't have private plane money, okay? My ass is flying Spirit back. I'm having the opposite of a Cinderella story. I'm going from riches to rags. As I'm looking, I notice a $20 one-way flight from Las Vegas into Los Angeles airport. I'm like, amazing, this is perfect. Like, this is gonna be it. And while I was doing this, I was on the phone with my sister and she's like, oh my God, $20, bitch. Let me treat you to this flight. So just send me the link and like all the information and I'll book it for you. I sent her the information, not thinking anything of it. And you know what? That was that. We got the ticket. I tell you, I had the most amazing Vegas experience ever. I'm getting flown private. I'm getting free drinks. I'm getting free food. They put me up in the nicest hotel with the most amazing view of the strip. And I was like, oh, bitch, this is luxurious, okay? The trip quickly comes to an end because I was only there for 2 days. And in those 2 days, I forgot how to act. I'm headed to the airport. I'm like getting in line in Spirit. I'm looking at everyone like, ugh. Is this how you bitches live? Knowing damn well that's how I live at my best. I go to check in my bag and the lady at the front desk was like, oh, can you give me your confirmation number? I'm like, yeah, of course. I give it to her and she turns to me and goes, ma'am, I don't know how to tell you this, but you just might be just a little too early for this flight considering that this flight doesn't leave for another 2 months. I was so confused and like slightly offended. I was like, what are you trying to say? You're trying to say that poor people can't read? So I look at my ticket and sure enough, it is March and my ticket is not set until May. I guess we don't know how to read. Calling my sister, freaking out, I'm like, you stupid bitch, you bought me the wrong ticket. Like, now tickets are $300 and I can't afford that. I'm gonna have to go back to the strip and work it. My sister's getting defensive because she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I bought you the exact ticket you had sent me. I changed nothing. But all of this is happening in front of the Spirit agent. I'm up on the phone with my sister and I turn to the agent. I'm like, oh my God, I am so sorry. Like, I must have gotten the wrong ticket. I didn't even have a round trip ticket. I actually flew in private. Like, is there any way you can help me like switch around the dates? Tell me how. She looks at me and she goes, oh, you just need to switch around the dates. No problem. You flew in private. Happens all the time. And guess what? I'm Mr. Spirit. Never be one to assume someone's gender, okay? So I was like, all right, Mr. Spirit, like, are you gonna help me out? Like, I need to get home. She was indeed being sarcastic and was not going to help me. Ended up getting out of line and calling Spirit instead, and they were able to switch around the dates for me, okay? But I did leave out the fact that I flew on a private plane because that was a little distasteful and I let all the money I do not have go to my head. Yeah, it was a very humbling experience to have to go from a private plane to not having a flight because if it wasn't $20, you couldn't afford it.